Hey you guys, welcome back to our channel. We are the Fishers. Well, two-fourths of the Fishers. My oldest two sons, BJ and D. Keaton. They're going to the horse show with my parents. That's a down south thing. It's traditional. My family, we are just a horse family. We have an annual horse show every year in September. So if you want more information on that, feel free to inbox me or leave a comment down below. I'm on all kinds of social media, from Facebook to Snapchat to Instagram. I will leave all that at the end of this video. So let's get into it. This is the birth story of baby Mercy Talon Javek Fisher. Yay! Say I'm 10 days old. Honestly, this is all he does. Seriously, like, he is such a good baby. He is such a good baby. So, the birth story. You all may know that 5 months prior to conceiving him, we lost our third son, Storm. I was 17 weeks and 2 days pregnant. Pretty much 4 months. I was halfway there. But I had an incompetent cervix. Well, of course, my heart was torn out because my second son, Devekio Keaton, to that baby that I lost, it was like 4 years. So he was so ready to be a big brother. But guess what? We get to be a big brother still. So there's a 5-year difference, but let's jump into the story. Okay, he was conceived in October of 2017. November 3rd, I took an early pregnancy test, and yes, he was in there. That following week, I went and saw my doctor because of my high-risk pregnancy. The doctor confirmed, yes, he was in there. At the time, we didn't know he was he. And then let's fast forward about 12 weeks. The doctor said everything's going good, but your cervix is opening up. Again, it comes to cervix. We're going to do a cervical cerclage at 16 weeks. So in February, I had a cerclage. I have never had surgery a day in my life other than when I got my 3 wisdom teeth cut out, like in 2014 or 15. So, but I never been hospitalized other than when I have children. So, knock on wood and praise God. Honey, I had to get a spinal in my back. First of all, I had to be at the hospital like 6 o'clock that morning. But I had to get a spinal in my back. And he didn't use enough numbing medicine. Like, you have to numb me. I even woke up in the middle of my extraction, getting my teeth cut out, because you have to knock me out. So he finally put enough medicine in there because I was screaming I'm boohoo crying, like I'm crying in. I'm like, this hurts. I can feel this. But once I got sedated, maybe 15 minutes, my doctor puts the stitch in. I'm in recovery. I think I was in the hospital all day because I was numb. But about 2 hours after being released, I was in pain. I had this old school doctor, and good doctor, just didn't believe in pain. So I'm back on my way to the ER 2 hours later, and I'm on the ER floor like, help me, I'm hurting. Honey, it took that doctor forever to get to the ER. It may have took another hour or two before they even decided to give me a steroid shot. But the next day, I was feeling better. He was like, keep taking Tylenol, because that's what he told me to go take Tylenol. I'm like, you just been all up in my business. Tylenol? But okay. But anyway, fast forward, it took me about a month to heal. Ended up getting a bacteria infection because my body had to heal. I had surgery. But my understanding, drinking water and just giving it time, I was okay. Alrighty, so let's fast forward to 26 to 30 weeks. I found out I had gestational diabetes. Woohoo, fun stuff. Well, it was a mild case. The doctor put me on metformin. I had to get hospitalized for like a day, but the metformin had my sugar like low 70s. And I'm like, no, like I'm actually driving and I could feel myself about to pass out. And I just could hear God say, hey, you take another one of these pills, you're going to be in a coma, you and the baby going to die. Because both of my parents are like long-term diabetics. And I'm like, what does this medicine do? And it's like, it's lower your A1C. I think that's right, yeah. And I didn't need it to be lower, you know. So basically, I didn't take the medicine, but I did do a strict diet, and I checked my sugar throughout the day. First, I was doing 3 times a day, then I did it once a day. So let's fast forward to about 33, 34 weeks. I relocate. And I relocated much closer to the hospital, but I moved to another town. So I switched doctors at like 34 weeks. And honey, at that time, breasting hits was Tony Braxton, because I had been having contractions in like 26 weeks, but I wasn't dilating. Like, I can't say the prior doctor, he did a great job. Like, I didn't go into labor until my stitch was removed. And that brings me to my next point. My stitch got removed at 37 weeks. My new doctor. Oh my God, as soon as he removes the stitch, and it took 5 minutes, I prayed, because I watched so many YouTube videos and horror stories of like, is that going to happen to me? Or is he going to be able to find the stitch? Like, one woman says, like, it was a murder scene when she got up, but I was grateful. First of all, it took me 2 like Tylenol PMs before I went up there, like an hour prior. And I had someone to drive me and bring me home. Even though I was just 2 minutes away, still, I didn't trust that. And I didn't know how quickly my labor was going to go. So as soon as he takes the stitch out, or the cerclage, I'm 3 centimeters dilated. That's how weak my cervix is, like, boom. So by 10 o'clock that night, that was June 20th, because he removed it by 4:30. He removed it around that time. I called labor and delivery, like, I'm having these contractions. Like, this is my 4th pregnancy, so I kind of know what's going on. They was like, call us when they get 5 minutes apart, but take Tylenol. Cool. Because I was tired from like week 34. I was kind of like back and forth at the ER, and nothing was happening. So I was frustrated. But anyway, so 10 o'clock that night, and I go to sleep. Then I wake up at 9 o'clock the next morning, June 21st, and I wake up to a contraction. I'm like, okay, because the doctor was like, some women don't go in labor until like 2 weeks later. And I'm like, not this kid right here. It's go time. So I take another Tylenol PM, and I go back to bed. I should have known something right, because y'all, I slept the entire day. Even though it was a Tylenol PM, I was just in pain. I could feel my body about to do something. So around 3:15, I called both of my sisters, and I'm like, yeah, about 5, I think I'm gonna go ahead to the ER. Well, my sister goes and get my boys. It's 3 girls and 2 boys. So the sister right before me, she goes, Mika, she goes and get my boys from their summer school. And they get home about 4 o'clock. So here I am, I'm getting ready, because, you know, just in case, I had already had the baby diaper bag packed the night before, just in case something happened. Around 4:25, we're about to walk out the door, head to the ER. But I'm like, hey, I need to pack my kids' clothes, you know, not pack their clothes, get their things ready, because it was that Thursday he was born. So they had like 1 more day after we did Friday, and I was pretty sure I was gonna be back home over the weekend. And by the time I walk from my room across the hall, like, it's a little bitty hall, like here, pop, my room to my kids' room, my water breaks. I have never had my water tube break on its own before. The 2 kids that I have living, I didn't have my water broken. Like, I can dilate 7, 8 centimeters, like I'm taking those shots. But until they break my water, it's like, oh my God. But I would tell you, the best thing is to have let your water break on its own. And like, as soon, like, I'm just wet. So we on our way to the ER, 2 minutes away. I get to the ER, and I'm like, okay, honey, I'm in labor. She want to ask me about it. Is my information updated? Keep in mind, I'm on top of my stuff. I'm like, I just moved, everything's updated. I'm talking, my water is still breaking, like literally in the floor. She want to talk stuff, and just, well, not stuff, but just asking me these irrelevant questions. I'm like, baby, I'm in labor. So I had gotten familiar with the ER. So by this time, she said, we got to make sure you got a bed, and we're going to wait on the wheelchair. I'm like, bump that, because you have to walk to the elevator to get to labor and delivery. But then when you get off the elevator, you got to walk actually to labor and delivery. So, honey, I'm walking through the hospital. I'm like, peace. And I walk myself up to labor and delivery. And I push the button like, hey, y'all was supposed to send a wheelchair, which I know they was. But I didn't know how fast my labor was going. But I'm here. Can you let me in? Like, I'm buzzing in like I'm a nurse, honey. Like, I work there. Like, that's me. I'm bold. Because they had already got on my nerve. I'm kind of glad they made me stay at home in labor. But it could have went left. But anyway. By the time I get there and they check me, I'm 7 centimeters dilated. So I don't know, was I 7 by the time my water had broken, or did my water break and I went to 7? But within, I would say 30 minutes, I don't even think that whole from my time my water breaking to getting up in the bed, I won't even say 30, maybe 15 to 20. I'm at 7 centimeters. And baby, I'm doing good. But about an hour later, it's go time as we're going from 7 to 8 because I have small veins. I have like one good vein in my arm. I don't even know how I made it through the military, but I have small veins. And she couldn't find my vein because I had been drinking water, but she couldn't find my vein. So we were like, don't worry about the IV because they had to get blood prior to, but they were trying to do all in one, and then the nurse she didn't stick me right. Like, I was not going through that sticking thing like I went through with woo-woo. Well, that's the Vecchio kicks, and that's what we call him. I wasn't going through that, you gonna stick me, no. So she stuck me, and she was kind of digging around in my vein. I looked at that nurse, I said, baby, and she probably she was a little older than me, maybe 40, 50, but at that time I didn't care. I said, baby, I'm not gonna ask you no more. And she took that needle out. I'm gonna let these folks dig around in your flesh. You don't know what you're doing, go find another career. But anyway, so the doctor was like, don't worry about the IV. But they did get some blood from it, and they just let her do her thing. So finally, I say about 6:40, I say 6:50, because I think I pushed like 10 minutes. About 6:50, 9 centimeters, 2. 9 centimeters and 2. That thing I know I'm pushing, because the doctor's coming, he's like, you ready to push me? Like, hell yeah. No contraction would kill me. Like, I talk to you like I'm talking to you now, but then when contraction call me, quiet. Shh, don't say nothing. So I pushed by 10 minutes. And y'all, I'm just like, Lord Jesus, this boy here, because he was 6 pounds and 1 ounce. And I'm like, this little 6 pounder give me a fight. Like, I had an epidural with my first son. So I really didn't feel the pushing part. My second son, and my first one, he was 5 pounds and 12 ounces. Like, I have little babies, I always deliver early. 36 weeks. My second son, 36 weeks, 5 pounds, 4 ounces. He just popped out on his own. Doctor broke my water, went out the room. 50 minutes, he was born. Back to my first one, I think I laid about 2 hours and 45 minutes, or an hour and 45 minutes, I can't remember, 7 years ago. He was born. So with this one, 2 hours and 35 minutes, I would say contraction, push for 10 minutes. He was out, pop, crying and screaming. But honey, that lad push, I could feel, because I didn't want to push, it would hurt so bad. And then when the doctor like screaming, he like, push like you did the last time. And like, he said, well, you did tear, you need a stitch. When I said some of my friends, I had to get 1 stitch, they were like, girl, I had to get all 3. I'm like, well, go ahead, tough. But my baby is here. And so we are doing good. We went home in 48 hours, and we're family. So this is how he does. I think all the Tylenol PM I took for 9 months, and I still take it as needed, and I'm breastfeeding, so there ain't never been a drill left, honey. The doctor said it's okay. He's a good baby. Like, we are so blessed. But that's the birth story, and we got him circumcised. And here we are. The future is bright. So remember to like and subscribe and stay with us, because my next video is going to talk about pursuing my second divorce. Like, how am I doing it with 3 kids by myself, and my husband out there just all willy-nilly. Just stay tuned. Peace.